Well, today on Johnson's Garage, we're going to be replacing the HVAC control after we take a look. We believe it's broken. We were going to do a turn signal switch today, but we couldn't get a hold of it. So we're going to fix some other stuff that needs to be taken care of today. Well, let's get to it.
So this is just kind of a oh hey look, so we got these visors on, which he kind of got that one crooked, but whatever. And then we got that, and they're pretty nice. They cut down on some of the wind noise, and
I had to have them, but I wanted the same style Jimmy had, the metal ones. But finding a set of 4 for a crew cab does not happen.
yeah.
I mean, you probably could. I was like, I don't want to wait. We could have got it the next day, or actually we got it. I got the same day that I ordered it. So I was like, okay. So next thing on the list would be our bug deflector. We're also going to need to address the front bumper. I think we're going to take care of that real soon. But I think we got some ideas cooking here of what's going on. But that's for another video.
We won't talk about what we're gonna do in this general area, because part of that has to do with the engine.
Yeah,
that's all we're gonna hint. I know. Everybody,
they were like, what are you gonna do? The suspense is killing me.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get this stuff out.
Oh yeah. Did you want to dump your garbage? The garbage can, just dump it right.
I'm gonna set it here, so we'll take.
You're gonna set it there, and it's gonna stay there, and then
it's not gonna stay there because I've been really good about keeping the trash under control.
Yep, you sure are.
The bag doesn't count. I'm talking about in the cab. God damn it! I was like, wow.
I mean, half that trailer was just garbage from in the truck.
Yeah, I was like, really, I really had that much crap in there? Holy sh!
Yeah, I want to get a set of these handles for my truck. I really do like those.
We're gonna be ordering another set.
I think I'm gonna have to order 2 sets, one for my truck and then one to put here.
Yeah, let me get that.
And then we'll do the spacing the same as that. That'll be nice.
These rubber mounts, and it's great.
Yeah, this is more meant for this part, but we made it work anyways. So
I'm sure they have particular handles that were meant for this section.
You know, it'd be bad. We cut a screw head off, super glued in that hole, so it looks like there's a screw there.
Oh my god.
So by the way, we're using parts from the extendable, which that was the expendable, which that was from another truck at the junkyard, because the one that was in the expendable didn't work, and then we're gonna put it in the super expendable, and we're gonna fix all the
Holy crap!
You need a cross point. Yeah. Cross pointo. Yeah, how you guys like that boost gauge? Yeah, just. Okay, so we're taking the faceplate out for the radio. Just a couple of, we basically just need a cross point screwdriver for this part.
This point, man.
I think we're gonna have to take, actually we shouldn't have to take much off, just the faceplate, because all the cable stuff will disconnect from there. And actually I'm gonna work on taking this cable out. Yeah, I think
you wanted to hit my e-brake, I forgot to turn it on.
What? Do you know, I think you barely push it. It locks right the hell up. I push mine all the way forward. It keeps moving.
This one, I go in reverse. It's not the motor can't move this truck at all.
No, it's not. But with the other brakes, and then at mine, I've got this nice little oil leak that I created that I need to fix, and so my pads are like. Yeah, it's just going to be kind of a pain in the butt to flip that out. But I bet you the actual vacuum thing is probably broken or something. I don't know. Might need to pop your radio out and take a look in there, make sure those vacuum actuators aren't disconnected. Because you never know, they might have cut it and then put a butt connector in there.
Oh, God. You had to say the worst case scenario, and then sure enough.
You're like, they got a butt connector and a vacuum line. Come on. Hey buddy. Remember in school you got a pack of gum? It's like cigarettes, you know? They're like, hey, can I get a light? Can I get a light? And the next thing you know, a whole pack of cigarettes is gone. And there you go. You got those.
I'm going to talk like the whole time. You're like, oh, God.
I had to like push it in, giggity, and then take it out sideways, giggity. Yeah, you gotta do some weird, funky shenanigans to get the thing out of there. Yeah, something like that.
Man, see if I have more room on the side. Well, this is gonna be fun. Let me clear this smudge sheet off. Snacks from 7-Eleven.
Oh yeah. Snack from 7-Eleven.
We got a special video series gonna brew maybe next week.
Oh yeah. We're gonna really have to work on the either the bleepage of the swearage or the lack of swearage because I really don't want to spend hours bleeping stuff out. Because I'm just gonna replace it with fart noises.
Oh no!
You're like, no.
I stopped myself. It's real hard. Or you could be like putting your disclaimer you did on your mom's driving video. That was great.
There's gonna be some swearing. And then she's like, yeah, you better slow down, you slant out. You gotta like get it all the way in there.
Oh, there we go. Got it. Barely. I'm not the other side's like, I'm stuck.
And I'm over here and I got a fly or something on my leg and I'm like, ah!
Come on, baby. Good girl. Arf. Almost out.
Oh, and then you gotta unplug the fan switch.
Oh, why would I want to? Oh, God.
Good luck with that.
That's a little hairy.
What's touching my thing?
I think I'm just gonna rip it out, smooth skin. It's gonna come out here, right?
There you go.
It gave birth to HVAC control. You're like, well, that was an ugly kid.
They're like, you know what? This is working too good. Let's just cut every little bit out of here. I make it so that it doesn't work, and then I complain about it instead. I should have bought a Chevy.
There's butt connectors sitting there, and it's happened to, I don't know, bad connection.
This is the one out of the truck. Look at that. It's all broken.
I could swap the module.
No, it's actually, yeah, we could actually. But here, let's see the difference. They're both the same, so.
No, they're same, but who's faded more?
And then who's broken the most? Let's see. Yeah, there. You know, we can just swap the module actually.
You also to pop the facing back on the
I'm scared.
There, see that? There.
I think it's a 1/4 inch for this. Yeah, we just swap the module out and we'll be good to go. So I think I conveniently left out my socket kit from the other day. It's been sitting here.
In the rain. Oh.
So let's see. Watch it not be a 1/4. Oh, it was a 1/4. Yay!
You got me have the same ratchet that you need right there.
Yeah, any other time I wouldn't have it.
Yeah, you need an extension. At least there won't be. Mom, we're recording.
And then some long convoluted story of what needs to be done around. I'm like, I'm trying to work, right? Trying to relax, and I'm given a laundry list of shit that it's like, my brain hurts now. So we'll just pop this one off. These were a little loose.
That's what she said.
You got the shot, or you just videotaping my face and all zoomed in?
I'm trying to get the better shot.
Make sure it's zoomed out. There was one time you had it zoomed in, and I was like, oh, I'm getting claustrophobic.
Now they see half your head. You're like, gosh. Actually, it's probably a better shot. I can get it like this. There we go.
Okay.
Now that takes care of a miniature vacuum, right?
That's the shitty one. This is the good one. Yeah, next time we should just start grabbing these from the yard.
They're getting an exclusive angle. You're like, ah, shit.
Yeah, this has there's nothing here, but the slider that we need to focus on is that one for the bottom one. So.
Well, we saved a lot of money keeping the parts truck around.
Yeah, it was.
I don't know how many times that thing saved us from getting something.
Yeah, if we needed a part, we'd just go right to the truck.
We still have tons of parts left over. Lots of cabling, switches. Pretty much, that truck made this one perfect, and that's all that counts.
Yeah, and I already had a good engine in it.
Puppies are playing.
So now.
See, and once you get the shop, we can close the doors.
Yeah,
Go inside.
and
Have
no neighbors. You guys need to donate. No, I'm kidding. They're like, well, I shouldn't have to pay for your channel. I'm like, I just said it's out there. There's a donation thing. If you're like, hey, I like this guy, I'm gonna give him $20, and you do that, or $5. We didn't ask him to. We just said, hey, if you wanted to.
It's there. We can use it to help advance the channel faster. But
yeah, so I mean, we're not clickbait people that we want money so we can sell out faster. Anyways, stub my toe. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, there's your light bulb for the ashtray.
Right now would be a perfect time to get LEDs.
I want to pop it out of there and.
Sound like you did more than popping out. Oh, you want to get that cover out there? Yeah.
I think I probably did more than just pop it out, but I have the other ashtray from the other truck. So.
You broke the connector.
Okay, well, yeah, we'll have to cut. So we went on a little side adventure. I broke the little light that's in there, the little housing that holds it in. So he's like, let's just put an LED in there. So we got some LED strip thingies, one for his and one I'm actually gonna put in mine. But we're at, kind of in the process of converting to LEDs. I've got these are Sylvania LEDs. I've got a little cathode light here for computer. I got that from Fry's Electronics. It's like $8, and then I got another LED over there. LED up in here. Soon I'm gonna get a crystal lens for this. But check this out. We replaced the map lights with LED bulbs, so they're like way brighter. Yeah. I'll find out how well that works at night. So I got LED, back here. I got LED up front there. I just need to replace my lights in here later when I get the actual turn signal thing. Because right now my truck's like, no, not having it. Oh wow, that one was looking a little crusty.
Does it come back farther? I don't know.
There we go. Yeah. It's like welded in there. Look at that. Are these original? I think Ford used GE bulbs, which is something else. They're all cracked. Those are older than me, Adam. Aren't they old? How you're?
I'm 30.
So the truck's
a year younger than I am.
Oh yeah. Wow. I'm just about as old as he is. Oh my god. It's like, wow.
These bulbs are a different bulb number because these are a 105. And these are 1141s.
Yeah, but they do fit.
They have the same post, and then
now that also works with the reverse light on these trucks, right? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
So
my truck is completely LED all the way around.
Yeah.
From turn signals to side marker lights to reverse lights to brake lights, and my cargo light is LED.
Yeah, and even now the floor lights are LED. Now you just need a center cathode light like I got.
Yeah.
And then and then we do have to do the cab lights and the cargo light, but that's for later because that's going to cost.
My cargo light's done. It's just.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, that's the bulb that you dropped between the bed and the cab and couldn't get it.
You were laughing at it. How could you forget?
Yeah, but it's just the cab light thing is going to be a little spendy, like $50 some or whatever.
It would have been 50, but now that I'm back at AutoZone again, It should be a lot cheaper.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna open these up real quick and see what they are, because I want to put we're gonna put one on my truck. We'll put one in his truck. That's gonna replace the LED that I broke. Oh, and you bought a that's right, you bought a 194 for the center console light. And then pretty soon we're gonna do the cluster. We're gonna put all LEDs in there, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
The whole thing is going to be LED. There will be no load. Oh my god, it does.
Wow, it does dim. So if we put those in your dash, then you'd be able to dim it. Wow. It does dim.
Look at that.
Sylvania bulbs, people. Oh god. Dude, I love those little
I'm going
guys.
to be spending so much money, but you're going to have to let me get them for you.
Yeah. LEDs. Man, I oh yeah, we still got to get an LED for your boost gauge.
Yeah, I do. You can't dim it past a certain point though.
Well, that's fine, because I mean that's already low enough.
And then it's like, damn!
Yeah, so that's gonna be for the
I'm just gonna have them all on. Damn!
it's gonna be for the HVAC control. You're gonna be like, if I couldn't see before, well, I can see now.
It's a miracle!
Because then you got these. It is, let's see if we can, camera won't be able to pick up on it, but I can see that. And those won't drain the battery. That's awesome. So now you need an LED for that. I think we're getting away from the 1930s tin lantern style lighting and going for the.
Because I mean, compare. I mean, look at that.
That's an old 194 compared to that 194. And then
wattage.
And then you'll have an LED bar on the front, and then we're gonna do one full width of the bumper, and then you're gonna have the backup lights. And then we just need the Explorer center console right here in both trucks. The auto dimming mirror.
I need to do something about that. I'm gonna get some
Yeah.
adhesive spray, and I'm gonna just go reattach all this.
I have some.
You have some.
I think I do. I think it's still good. I don't think I've used it. So now we're taking the dash top apart because the control box here is good. And we can hear that everything's trying to do stuff, but it's still coming out these vents and kind of down there and doesn't flip to here. So we're gonna take a look.
When he sets it to defrost, it stops blowing everywhere, but it's not coming out here at all.
Yeah. So I'm gonna take a look inside. Maybe we got some wires bunched up stopping something. Stopping one of the motors. So we're gonna open it up and see what's going on with the vacuum motors, and hopefully we don't have to move our boost gauge, which I think we're gonna have to do. All right, so this is without the two map lights. Boom, boom, yeah. So I took the dash top out. I had a brain fart, and I can't get to the vacuum motors with that. You can actually get to them through the radio area and under the other one under here. So the vacuum motors move. That one doesn't, and we know it gets vacuum. We swap. I kept the vacuum harness from the other truck just to see if maybe this one was kind of messed up, but it's not. But we used it to jump the connector, vacuum connector over there. So the controls work. We get vacuum. Everything else works. The two blend motors work, but I think the doors themselves are probably somehow broken. So we need to.
I don't even know how you break those, but
I think we're just gonna have to get go to the junkyard. We'll have to mutilate a box and just get those parts, and then we're gonna take this apart and fix that, and then replace
Can you take those vents apart?
They all come apart, but something has to come out of the way first. Anyways, we're gonna put this back together. We got an LED. Oh, you want to turn the light on and show them the LEDs? Yeah, we got an LED in there, so it's nice and bright at night. Now, it's not obviously not too bright, but you can definitely see it better without that stupid filament gone, and it dims.
The other one doesn't like to be dimmed past a certain point, then it just goes. They just go out.
Yeah, but turn.
But this gives me some adjustment. I like it that bright.
Yeah, I mean that's great.
It's go all out.
And then since I broke the connector for the light back in there, and then the other one was broken, well, we went and picked those up for what were those, like $10? The LED strips.
The sets of these are $15.99.
Okay, so a pair of those $15.99. We just tied it back into that same circuit, and then now it's actually got a pretty nice
It's very good to be able to see what you're doing down there.
I think we're going for atom proof, right?
No, it's
Well, no, it's atom proofing because now you can actually see in your truck. You can see the floor. Remember the extendable? You couldn't see anything. No, now you can see everything, and all is good. And then we're gonna get some lights in the back set up, and we need to rig up something where there's lights in the back. Maybe an LED strip back there.
Something like that would be good, so I could see the girls and get
Oh,
stuff.
wait. Maybe we could stick on a couple of LEDs. Oh, right, huh? You know the slip right here?
Yeah.
We get a nice brighter strip. Brighter than those. One of those fancy ones from the DDM thing.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe put a strip on there or something, and then that'll light up the back part, and you can just tie it in with the door thing.
And I am having to extend the harness here.
Oh, yeah, we had to pull the pot off, and then...
I have to make it a little bit higher because when
Yeah.
we take the dash off again, he wanted to put it higher, and I didn't want to do that because of my level of where I'm at. But now here we are doing it again.
And now that I said atom proof, someone's going to say, well, if you're going to atom proof it, why not put a 12 valve in it? I mean, check out all the light we got in here now. We've just got light. He's got an LED in there. It's bright as hell.
And this is all dull now. It's like, yeah.
So now I got to replace all those. We got this in here. It's pretty nice. Just lights everything up now. Yeah, so I want to go take a look at my inside lights now. Yeah, see his LED marker lights? Look at that. That's just crazy. So open up. It's all nice in here now. So what I want to do is shut all this. That's pretty nice, and then I can just... Yeah. Yeah, I think I might put a center one in there. So, we're all lighted up. It really is lighting up the night.
Wow,
We still have the issue of the fan controls, but I think that's going to be a more serious thing to deal with later. You know, it's fine if we armor all this, it'll get rid of the faded part, because we've been rubbing this so much that now it's all clean and nice. Anyways, we got light here.
Back to what we're talking about.
Light there, light here, everywhere, and that came off.
Really? You don't like me.
No. And then the window's all fogged up. Now you're not going to be able to see because the defroster don't work. So you're going to have to put these flexible vents that come from here and then put it up against...
Mixed works, remember?
Huh?
I think mixed kind of worked.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to turn it over. What are you doing?
I took it out of gear so you don't let the clutch on an accident.
Well, you want to go over the curb.
We should go for a drive real quick and see how that boost gauge. Maybe I could show it. Yeah, I'm not even going to be able to show the tubes. It's so bright. It looks like the moon.
Does it really?
Yeah. Well, it gets up to like a 20 psi. I heard the turbo go. That was nice. It was cute. Yeah, now the dash lights are pretty depressing looking.
Yeah, even right here, it's just terrible. Yeah, that'll be one of the next things I upgrade. And then all 5 of those.
Yeah.
And then it's all LEDs, and after that...
And then the HIDs up front.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's not working at all.
No, it's working kind of. It's enough to get me a ticket.
Yeah.
It's blinking in the front before I confirmed it. And it's like this. It'll blink in the front, but barely see it sadly blinking in the back.
That other headlight needs to get adjusted. I remember we spent like an hour adjusting them on the extendable, and here we are taking it all apart again.
Yeah, it's really funky.
I like that now. That's great. I can see all that. I can high, low. Yeah, I got to do that to mine.
It's worth it.
And then, of course, all these people are start coming. have time for it, but you remember when we went to that old church? Cedar Hills?
Yeah. All right, so what's going on in Johnson's garage today? What's Jimmy up to? We are actually taking the steering stabilizer off of the F-150 and putting it on the 250. I think it might help with the death well, just a tiny bit.
Oh, I'm supposed to have one. In fact,
Well, that's like the seatbelt. It's like, why should it have something that was supposed to have on it? Why would you do that?
it's like it has a provision for it, and I don't need this thing. I just had it on here just for shits and giggles.
I think we got the mounting for it at the yard. Off a
Yeah,
truck.
it was off a lifted Bronco.
Yeah, we got it off there, and then we took it home, and then we got it. He ordered a brand new shock for it.
Yeah, and then I got the whole bracket thing. You just on your axle, it has a spot for this end, and then this just goes on the link, and we'll see if it fits.
Jimmy just got finished on his brake flush that he put off from last week because of me. I know you're just like, I'll come back and do it later. I'm done. I'm gonna put the screw in here so we can seal off this breather. These nuts. Oh God. Yeah, it does. It's right there. And
A hole for it, and then this bracket here should work. Should get us close enough anyways.
why would you have a steering stabilizer?
Well, there's some people that have like 10 of them up front. It's like,
Cannon? Why do you need that many?
oh, look at that. Like it was meant to be.
Oh God. Well, we just button this sucker up and we're gonna take her for a test drive.
This will absorb like lateral movements, or at least try to.
Cause it not rocking.
It's a partial band-aid fix, but then you need, restore your bushings. Maybe throw a caster kit in because.
Yeah, we're thinking that our springs here are a little worn, and when I brake or I turn or have a certain situation where it gives enough flex to the axle, it just starts going wampus on us there.
Yeah.
Oh no, it went right on there.
Now the front end's actually 100% complete because it has.
They're probably worn out. They're like, well, let's take that off of there. We don't need to replace it.
It's like those guys who are like, oh, I got this washer bottle in here, but I don't need that. So they take that out and the coolant overflow. I took that out too. It's like, why?
Now I'm overheating and I don't have a coolant reservoir.
It's like, why did you take that? Oh, to save weight. I'm like, and then this, I'm putting it on and I'm able to hold it and it'll tighten it up. But if I go the other way, no, don't do it. Nope. I'm only going to run this down a certain amount because I don't want to compress the bushings too much. I think that'll be good. Go that way. Beautiful.
There we go. There they are. All right, we're gonna switch cameras here. I think Jimmy got tired of my camera. No.
I don't want to hold your phone.
Why don't you?
Hold your phone.
Why would you want to hold my phone?
All right. Band-Aid. Supposed to have a steering stabilizer there. I took the one off my truck and it mounted right up on that, so. I got the power steering pump to full. Oh my God. Whatever. Did we unlock the hubs?
I did.
Okay.
I wasn't just gonna leave them locked.
The freaking U-joints are going clang, 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 clang.
We've done that before.
Yeah. I like the extendable where it had the one U-joint where there was no bearings in it and you're driving around. They're not even greased. There's no grease in it, just rust.
Like, what's that noise?
I'm like, that's what that was.
I couldn't figure it out. It's driving me crazy.
Oh, take the guy's door off. No, I'm kidding. And we're going way faster than that stupid 6.0. Oh, the front end feels smoother.
Oh, you know what, guys? I gotta try to get it to do its thing. You know what? It's probably death wobbling just because it didn't have one.
Yeah, because when I was looking at it, when it did that, I saw the wheels doing this and not the whole axle, because that whole axle can't move. That track bar has no play in it now. So,
Well, you know, we still need to work it out eventually, but we'll probably have something else do it for us.
well, when we do the steering line, I'm just gonna have them torque that thing down, and then that's the end of that story.
Okay, let's try braking. No.
Huh?
Stop. I think it's so far though. We might need to drive it around a little bit more.
Yeah, let's drive it around a little bit. Chevy up ahead's burning oil. He went to accelerate and he was just guzzling a whole quart of oil. He's going for the distance.
He's going.
Okay.
Ah!
You stop really hard and then it's like
No.
no wobble at all. So I think that might have done the trick. No wheels. Whoa!
Finally get it to go. Really get it to go.
Wow, that was great.
He's gonna try to cut it.
All right, now it's sturdy through here, so
It's 30.
and then you slow down really hard, and then you don't feel the axle wobble.
Nope. Not really. I love those brakes.
Yeah.
I actually locked my belt got locked up there.
Yeah.
Alright, now we're going to legal speed limit. We're doing good boys today.
Yeah, it feels pretty good now. I think now probably, I think we should still do the leaf spring bushings just because they're old and kind of sagging. But other than that, then it's new tires and then a steering alignment and see where we're at as far as our angles go, and then alleviate it and then have it realigned and then everything torqued down and then Bob's your uncle.
I mean, they ripped this road up too.
Yeah.
It's like everywhere around here's like ripped up.
So yeah, we're on a pretty bumpy road. This is typically, I mean, even in like my Mazda 3, I mean, you're like, and then we're in this truck and hey, we're just cruising. No problems.
No bouncing.
That absorber did make a difference though in the death wobble, so I think the follow-up on that is what we just spoke of, is the bushings and the steering alignment and whatnot. But for right now, that's
Hunky dory. Alright.
yeah, real hunky-dory. And it doesn't even smoke and it hauls ass. Hey, yeah, and the shocks that I bought for this thing, man, I think those shocks really,
I still can't get how much it costs,
those are nice. But they were cheap though. I mean, compared to like those
Everything
Rancho adjustable ones, they're like 80 a pop. Bilsteins are almost 100 a piece. The ones I got were like, I think I got them for 30 a piece or something like that. It was actually pretty cheap. And they're great. The ride's great for a 1-ton. It's great. It's great.
It's a daily family cruiser.
That gets 20 miles to the gallon.
Just giving it part. I'm trying to make it do it, but it just won't.
On the back roads, sunset is setting. The sun is setting. We're cruising along a country back road, and it's still not wobbling. That was a good little band-aid fix. Yeah. Now
these trucks were supposed to have that from the factory.
Yeah.
Now take it out. Replace it. Okay?
Yeah. Now let's lock the hubs and go across that guy's field. No, I'm kidding.
Woo, let's go. No.
You're stuck in because your tires are bald and you're stuck on dirt.
Shit.
There's a stop right here.
Oh God, another stop sign.
You're like, oh God. And then you're like, burnout. No. It definitely does not have a problem going. Okay, you're making just over 20 pounds of boost. Do a burnout right here. They're like, hey!
You can't do that in the country!
You can't do that, you'll get fired.
Oh, shit.
I've never gone back this way. This is great.
Even when we're driving out here, this leads out to North Plains.
This is nice back here.
Or going the back way, it should go, I think it should go back the other way towards 25th.
Okay.
Rice Museum. I didn't know there's a rice museum out here. That's interesting.
Or either that, it likes that long tube 3-inch exhaust from Banks.
Yeah, it has a nice exhaust on it.
Yeah, not hanging down to the ground like we did when we Jimmy rigged it to get it to past EQ.
Yeah, that's flying colors.
Yeah, dude, this thing's cruising great. This is nice.
Going 50 miles an hour.
I can feel the axle trying to wobble, but that absorber is like, no.
Stop that. Slap.
Yeah. Eat a Snickers. Basically, we gave the front end a Snickers bar.
Quit being a toilet me.
You were being a little wobbly little bitch. Eat a Snickers.
Going towards downtown North Plains.
Hey, you know, there's nobody behind us.
No, there's not. Which way do you want to go? Gonna go that way or?
Just go straight real quick. But are you gonna,
Do you wanna?
There's nobody. Okay. Oh yeah, I got that tire there was just, and then you went to second and it chirped again.
That's great.
Oh.
Yeah, we're in downtown North Plains.
Yeah.
What are you boys doing? Run!
Oh, tubes, that's great.
CCS power.
Yeah, it can do a burnout. If it can do a burnout, that's good. Well, up until we put an LSD in it and better tires, we're snapping U-joints at that point.
Let's stop snap U-joints.
Yeah, let's just waste the old tires.
Yeah, there's
fix
a
the
crew
shit.
cab that just sits there.
Oh, man.
It has a rock and it's missing the front end. I don't know.
I'll give you 800 for it. Sure.
Looks like it had a toolbox in the middle.
There you go. It's dually. It's a dick nose. We should stop by a McDonald's. I'm getting low on fuel.